You took a shot at the devil and you missed. Hey, what's up? What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to be talking about power. Power. Are you guys super excited? Because I'm super excited. I even just started my trial today, y'all, because I cut my cable. I started using Philo. I'll put a link down below because you can get $5 off. But unfortunately, the only thing about it is you don't get what you call it. You don't get Starz. So I still gotta do the trial for Starz for now. So I mean, hey, at least I'm not paying like mad money for cable. So I'm happy regardless. I'm still paying less. So anyway, now I'm super excited, you guys. This episode was crazy. I'm just like, yo, the first episode was like this. Imagine how the rest of them is gonna be, right? So it's pretty much the last season. The song done changed. They done came out with a remix. I'm like, yo, what's going on? As soon as it started, I'm like, they say it's a big rich town. I just come from, but then it was like on some slow joint. It kind of gave me like R&B jazz vibes. Like it was just different. And then like the words that 50 Cent sings was different too. So I'm like, yo, what y'all doing right now? Y'all done switched it up. Like I was ready to like get into the groove. But anyway, so it's alright. But the words that he was saying in the new rap was pretty cool. So I let it slide. Now Angie, the last episode that we saw, the last episode of last season, she pretty much had got shot. So we all wondering like, yo, what happened to Angie? Is she gonna die? Like, what's up? What's up? Because I know that's what I was thinking. Tommy dead shot her and looked Ghost in the eye like, what, bitch? And I'm just like, well, damn, Tommy, and, just Ghost seeing that, looking his boy in the eyes or his boy in the eyes, I know he felt like he was stabbed in the back. Like, how much this woman meant to me. But at the end of the day, he knew that Tommy was actually aiming for him. At that moment, he probably didn't know why. But she literally had to, like, swing him around. Like, she literally put her life on the line for him. So that's something I know he could never, ever, like, forget about. He could never, ever let that shit go. So, yeah, Tommy was, like, bragging about it. He pretty much told Tasha, like, yeah, I killed Angela, and I'm gonna need you to be my alibi. She put two and two together, and she kind of asked him, like, but what exactly, or who exactly was your target? Like, how did this happen? And he tells her that his initial target was actually Ghost, and she's like, the fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm not gonna give you my blessings to kill Ghost. Are you crazy? That's my son's father, and her other daughter. She's like, whatever the girl name is, I don't even know the girl because we done seen the girl a handful of times. But she's like, that's their father. Like, what you think I'm going to be able to tell them? Nah, I'm not giving you my blessings for that. And he's just like, well, he tricked me into killing my father, and he kind of revealed the story to her. But she's like, I don't know what craziness y'all got going on, but y'all need to fix this because I am not okay with y'all killing each other. So we go back to the scene of the hospital. His sister comes in. Her sister comes in and Paz, and she's just like, like she was like super dramatic. I'm like, murderer. Like, the girl ain't even dead. She got rushed to the hospital. A few minutes later, we find out that Angela is actually dead, and I was just like, yo. When you want to like throw shit and throw over tables and shit like that, I was just like, yo, I can't, but I don't even want to watch this anymore. But then I realized like I do want to watch it. But it's like initially when it happened, I'm like, yo, I'm done. Like it's a wrap. I don't even want to see this shit no more because I thought they was gonna sail off in the sunset and have a good life together after everything went, through the mud and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, I wish this was a sci-fi movie right now because, that's how, they come back to life a lot of times. Like, even when Kanan died, I was like, yo, he's not really dead. Like, with her, I'm like, yo, maybe she's not really dead. Maybe it's just, like, they trying to protect her sometimes, like some kind of staging, but nah. Shit is looking really real right about now. She look all ghostly and white, and yeah, it seems like it's really a wrap. So, following that, Paz and Saks goes to talk to Angela's sister, and no, before that, Saks, he actually feels, and Angela's sister, they both feel like Ghost is probably the person who did this. And I'm just looking at them like, y'all really think this man, yeah, he's done a lot of bad things in his day, but he literally loves this woman with his everything. Like, he literally broke up everything that he knew in order to try to be with her. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he went back to his wife, but it's because he was trying to save her at the end of the day, because there was a hit out on her. You know what I mean? And these dudes was trying to kill anybody that was really super duper close to him. So it was a lot of reasons why he did the things that he did, but he loved this woman with his every being. I feel like if it had to be between her and her and Tasha, he probably would have chose to kill off Tasha. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of love that I feel like he had for her. I mean, I could be wrong. Y'all could say what y'all want, but that's the kind of love I feel like he had for her. Because at the end of the day, she believed in him, and she knew that he could be better than what he was. So, yeah, right now, he's enemy number one. Everybody's thinking that he's the one who did it. And, I just feel like that's crazy. Both Keisha and Tommy meet up, and Tommy ends up giving her the weapon, the murder weapon that killed Angela. She don't even know really what's going on, but she on some ride or die shit, and she's just like, I guess because, too, let me turn this down. I guess, too, because he is, like, the only person that she has right now, other than her son. Because she doesn't have Tasha really like that. They're not really cool like that, because she realized that Tasha was kind of selfish in a lot of things that she was doing. And, yeah, she kind of has nobody but him, So I feel like that's why she's on this ride or die, Bonnie and Clyde, I'm here for you, I'm riding for you type of stuff. So it looks like she was part of the plan to kill Ghost. So she doesn't even know. He's just like, I got the job done or whatever. But she didn't even know what exactly happened at that moment. So later on, we see Ghost is inside of Tommy's house when Tommy arrived back at his house. And they break out into like this crazy fight. But luckily Tariq came. And they revealed a lot during that fight. He revealed the reason why he, dunned off Angela, and Ghost revealed the reason why he kind of like tricked him into killing his own father. So Tommy's like, at the end of the day, you know what? I'm happy I didn't kill you, because now we both got to live with somebody that was close to us being gone. So, they let it slide for that moment, because Tariq came in and kind of was like, yo, what y'all doing? Like, Tariq was on some, he's so disrespectful. Like, I can't stand a kid that's disrespectful. Like, I could never see my son acting like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, it's just crazy to see kids, like, disrespect their parents. Regardless of anything, that's your father. You know what I mean? And he tried a lot to do what was best for you. He may not have this amazing handbook to do the things that's right, but he attempted to do what he could, and he was always there for him. Even when he got into jams, he was willing to, like, go down for him, and his mother was willing to go down for him. You know what I mean? So I just feel like Tariq can be a little ungrateful in that sense, but he was coming to see Tommy, so, at the end of the day, they kind of, like, dispersed or whatever, and that was the end of that. So, yeah, Tariq, he just was on some, Ghost, like, I'm like, wow. Like, you really acting real funny right now. He didn't even call him dad. He called him Ghost. Proctor and Saks, they meet up, and Proctor didn't even know that Angela was dead. So Proctor kind of found out through Saks, because Saks was trying to kind of blame him for leaking information. But at the end of the day, Proctor didn't even know what was up. And Proctor kind of opened his eyes like, yeah, you told me, but who else did you tell that Angela, or that there was a female potential witness? Because Saks is thinking, that Jamie killed him because he felt like she was a witness and she was going to go on the stand. But it's not even her. It's that other Hispanic girl that they tortured her man or whatever. And so he's like, you know, think about it. And I'm pretty sure that after that moment, Saks kind of realized how things could have possibly gone down, but he's still trying to stick to the story, especially for the fact that Tamika, his old boss, well, now we could call her the old boss, she got canned because they needed a scapegoat. And of course, the black woman in charge is going to be the person that gets taken down. Now they have a new guy that's, you know, taking the throne, and Saks had to kind of like kiss his ass to make sure that he didn't get canned too, because dude was ready to fire him. He's ready to start with a whole new staff. So he was on some, oh, we're going to set this trap. We're going to tell them that this person is still around, and we're going to set it so that he can take her out. Like, dude, they're smarter than that. I mean, they could be stupid sometimes, and if they was to do that, that would kind of make them look guilty, regardless of the fact that they didn't do it. But I don't know. So, yeah, later on when Jamie met with Proctor, because, you know, Proctor still had his doubts because he knows that Jamie can be pretty ruthless. He knew deep down, like, Jamie wouldn't do it, but, you know, you always in the back of your head, like, did you know? You know, like, he ain't do it. But damn, did he? You know, one of those types of things. So, Jamie kind of confirmed that he didn't do it, and he also revealed that it was Tommy trying to kill him who actually did it. You know, so Proctor's just like, well, you're going to have to go and talk to these people, because the feds and stuff, because at the end of the day, they feel like it's you, and we'd rather you not end up in handcuffs. And if you're not going to tell them that Tommy did it, then you're going to at least have to tell your side of the story or whatever. So when they went to go meet up with Saks, and I forgot the black guy's name. I still forgetting that man's name. And you guys had told me before too, and it's going to come back to me eventually, but I didn't really hear them say it. Or maybe I was Johnson. I don't know. I just kind of made it up. I don't even know if I'm right. But yeah, him and the new boss or whatever, they have like a little sit down, and they trying to like feed Jamie with what they want him to say. Like, it's like they trying to make him say like, yeah, I did it. Like, nah, I didn't do it. He's like, I loved her with everything. There's no way that I would do it. So they're like, then what were you there to talk about? And, you know, he tells them whatever, that she wasn't going to testify. They're like, bullshit, you know, just try to like patronize him and get him to get upset and possibly say something that can implement him. Or is that the word, implement? You know what I mean? So he wasn't with it. He spoke the truth. He didn't do it. He loves her with everything. And they're like, so who did it? He's like, I don't know. That's the part where everybody's lying, because everybody knows it was Tommy. Like, now Proctor knows as well, but nobody wants to say that it was Tommy. Because at the end of the day, Ghost just wants to take Tommy down. He's like, he don't want to see him in no behind bars and no cuffs. Nah, he want that dude 6 feet under. He wants to take his life, because he took his woman's life. And that's just how it goes. Like, there's no... But I'm like, yo, when they was fighting, if he really wanted to kill him, he could have took him out at that moment. It's like he's still hearing him out. That's how you know that even though they're enemies right now, it's kind of like they're frenemies, because it's like he's still, you know, I feel like he had every opportunity at that moment to like do it, and he did it. You know, I feel like he was playing around, letting him talk and stuff like that. I mean, it would have been over a little too quick, but, you know, that's kind of how I felt. So Tommy and Tariq meet up. They disperse of, what's his name's ashes, Kanan's ashes, just kind of put it out there. Tommy smokes it a little bit. And that was pretty much, you know, they kind of talk, and Tommy tells him what Ghost did, how he kind of tricked him or whatever. And, you know, Tariq is just like, damn, yo, like, that's effed up. And I feel like he was getting more so manipulated again. Like, I feel like that dude is so easily manipulated by people. Like, look how he was manipulated by Kanan. Look how now Tommy, it's like anybody who's against Ghost gives him that fire, that burn that he needs to continue. You know, that's all he needs is, yo, like, you know? And so he tells him about that, like, why he's feeling some type of way about him. And he also asks him, like, how would you feel if something was to happen to him? And he's like, honestly, I don't even know. I feel like people can say that when it's not the actual reality. But, you know, I feel like regardless of anything, unless you despise this man, and this man ain't even do nothing so bad to him, you know what I mean? Unless you despise this man to the core, I feel like you would still have some kind of remorse, some type of regret for all the feelings that he had, you know, because at the end of the day, that's your father. You ain't never gonna see that man again, and you already lost your sister, so you should want to cherish the people that's close to you. But I don't know, he on some next shit right now. He always makes me mad. So Tasha and her mother get together and kind of have a little bit of a sit down. She tells her that Angela's dead, and her mom on some Lala fantasy type of joint talking about, well, you know, y'all can get back together now. She's like, do you know all the things that he's done to me? Like, now we going to just sit down and kiki and come back together and have a good, happy family? Like, nah, this ain't going to happen. You know, she's like, well, you don't have a job, you don't have money, you don't have savings, you won't have a place to live, so you need to do something. She was like, you know, what's his name was her happy place. I forgot the man's name right now. Damn, I ain't right. Oh, Terry. Terry was her happy place. You know, that was where she was about to escape to, and now she can't even do that because she's like, she feels like this dude done kill him off. She's like, you really thought he was going to let you walk into the sunset with this dude? Like, that's the crazy thing about it. It's like, I don't want you, but I don't want this dude to have you. You know? It's like he didn't want her to have a backup plan. And this is the second time she was ready to dive off into the sunset with somebody, and things just kind of went left. I'm like, damn, girl, you don't be having no kind of luck. It's like, if it ain't Jamie, I don't know. You don't want to be like, oh, now that Angela's gone, let's get back to, like, that shit is whack. Like, I was your option. I was your number two. That ain't rocking, and that ain't fly. You're gonna always have to live that story. So Ghost, he ain't let it go. I guess, what's his name? Tommy kind of felt like he let it go, but he ain't let it go because he went to go see, I think those are the Serbians. Am I right or wrong? They got an accent. They got another language. And I know it's not Italian. So I'm thinking it's probably the Serbians. So anyways, he goes to see them. He had been told him, like, everything is good, even though he had a shiner from Ghost. Everything's good right now. He got a check from him. You know, let's just do this. Let's do this business. He goes, the guy gives him a good hug, takes his keys, has one of his boys drives Tommy's car as a test. Test failed miserably. All of a sudden, you see Ghost coming through with his, what is that, an AK-47? I'm making this up because I don't even know. I just remember that name. And boom, 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 bam. Yo, annihilates that car and the person that's in it. Then they just, right there, Tommy's just like, wow, I don't know how this happened. He's like, yo, don't bullshit me. Like, you know how this happened. You know exactly what this is about. He was like, obviously, everything is not good with you and Ghost, so you need to handle that. You need to make sure this is taken care of. Pretty much putting that battery in his back, like. But I mean, right there, him just seeing that, seeing his car, seeing all of that, seeing the blood, that just kind of was like an eye-opener to him to let him know, like, this shit ain't over. You know, this dude is holding a grudge. He's going to get you one way or another. So if you don't get him, he's going to get you. Like, this is war right now. So he had to kind of, like, get that into his head. So I feel like now, even when he went to go see Lakeisha, he told her, like, he told her what happened. You know, he killed Angela, and shit is crazy right now, and it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a war. This shit is serious. And she on some ride or die shit talking about some, well, I'm here. He's like, yo, I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know how this is going to end. She's like, I don't care. I'm here for you. And I'm just like, look at this dumb bitch. Like, you got a kid to think about. What is wrong with you? Like, girl, go get some money from this dude. He looked like he willing to give you some money. Go start somewhere else. Start fresh. If he comes out of this alive, then you got, she's like, whatever you need, I'm here. I'm like, girl, you doing way too much right now. I don't even know why you so bad. Because maybe I forgot. Like, did something really bad happen to her? I remember, like, Tasha I feel like Tasha was kind of like setting her up, you know, and not really caring about her and putting her in jeopardy, put her business in jeopardy. So maybe that's why she had so much hostility. But I'm like, girl, you really willing to throw away everything for this man? Like, really, really? Really? Girl. I don't know. You better go along about your business with your dumb self because you acting real silly right about now. Nobody, no dick is worth that much, okay? I'm just saying. But yes, you guys, that was pretty much the episode summed up. My thoughts on that. And let me know what you guys thought about the episode down below. I'm super excited to see you guys, what you guys have to say. I might start doing the shout outs again. We'll see what happens. But thanks so much for watching. Also, next week I should be able to do, I've just been like doing so much because it's vacation time and, you know, kids are out of school and stuff like that. So I've been doing a lot. So I didn't get to do my basketball wise. I'm here like trying to talk and trying to think about it. Basketball wise, I didn't get to do it last, but I did watch it. Well, did I watch the whole thing? I watched half of it. But we should be able to do it for next week unless I got something going on because I know I got to do a few things. I'm running around. We'll see. But I'm getting back into it, but I definitely want to be consistent with power because that's my shit. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Stay Fabulous, Live Free, and Soar Limitless. I'll see you on the next